Game of the NBA season. The NHL season ended last night. The NBA season ends tonight. Cavs trying to avoid the sweep. Golden State off to a good start. There's Steph Curry. Makes it 13-3 Golden State. He wants the and one. Later, down to 5 now. Pull up, squish. Going to be interesting to see who gets the finals MVP. It will be close between Durant and Curry. Curry had the big game 2, and in the game 4 closeout game, he was strong again. Late in the first quarter, LeBron looked like a block there, a moving screen on Iguodala, not called. LeBron first rest in the first quarter since game 5 of the Eastern Conference Final. 34-25 after 1, so a 9-point Golden State lead. Second quarter was a wash. Good passing here by Cleveland. They had 21 assists in the game. Golden State had 25. It's probably the prettiest play of the night for Cleveland. The lead is down to 4, and there goes Curry around Hill. Beautiful hesitation. Takes the 3. Now it's a 2-point Cleveland lead. So bam. A first half dagger of sorts. Curry was 5 of 12 from 2s, 7 of 15 from 3s. Hits that one again. Both teams would score 27 points in the second quarter. So it was 61-52 at halftime, just a 9-point deficit. Third quarter, Golden State wasn't explosive. They scored just 25 points, but Cleveland only scored 13. Steph doing his thing, not there, but there's McGee, 3 of 4 from the floor. Warriors trying to be the first team with an NBA Finals sweep since LeBron and the Cavs were swept by the Spurs in 2007. Coaching to the end. Curry again. Oh boy, layup line. Puts it up and in. Now it's up to 14. Green runs it down. It's Klay Thompson. He didn't have to do too much. Klay was 4 of 10 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3. So again, it was 25-13 Golden State in the third quarter. That made it 86-65, and it was done from there. Curry, he becomes the 8th player with 3 titles and multiple MVPs, joining Kareem, Russell, Jordan, LeBron, Magic, Bird, and Duncan. What a list. Going out in style. Steve Kerr will become the 6th coach with 3 NBA titles at least. LeBron comes out of the game. It's his future this summer. Will it be in Cleveland? Will it be somewhere else? And here it is, Golden State, the 4th different NBA franchise to win at least 3 titles in a 4-season span. 6th NBA title as a franchise. That ties the Bulls for 3rd most in NBA history. The Finals MVP should be close between Curry and Durant. There's LeBron there. He's walking off the court. Will this be the final time he does that in Cleveland? Again, he can opt out, become a free agent. That will be the news of the summer in the NBA, and many will have to really wait for his move. So it could be drawn out, the free agency period this summer. So there it is, the 7th time a team beat the same opponent in consecutive NBA Finals. Before this, the Bulls' back-to-back Finals Series wins over the Jazz in 97-98 was the only time that had happened since the Celtics-Lakers in the 60s.
And we're joined now by our pal Tim Legler. I'm not sure that the most competitive part of the series won't be who wins Finals MVP. I mean, it's going to be Steph or KD here. Leg's supreme talent is one thing, and they have that. But the way that they play together is really a beautiful thing to watch. In terms of tonight, what stood out to you?
What stood out to me, first of all, was you could tell at the start of the game, Cleveland did not have that manic desperation that they had at the start of Game 3. You could just, the energy level out of the team, out of the crowd, was not quite there. And it was going to take that. So I saw right away, body language, it's a matter of time. They feel defeated. They're resigned to their fate. They're playing a much better team with many more weapons on the floor. Eventually, over a period of 3.5 games, it's going to take a toll to the point where you collapse. And that's basically what happened there in the third quarter. So for me, that's what the story was. For Cleveland to win this game, they had to have the same level of energy, and then they also needed to play great, make a ton of open threes, hope that a couple of these guys didn't shoot well. That's what it's going to take just to win one game, and they didn't have that tonight. So it was a predictable outcome. I pretty much could see that from at the middle of the second quarter on. There was just no way Cleveland was going to be able to just keep their head above water.
I teased it off the top. I mean, we don't know right now. Is it Kevin Durant for the second time in a row, or is it Steph Curry, who, by the way, for all his greatness, for all his regular season MVPs, and now 3 rings?
Again, part of the answer to the question, why did he leave Oklahoma City? Kevin Durant, more history for him. First player in NBA history to win Finals MVP in each of his first 2 seasons with the club, and just the 6th player to win back-to-back Finals MVPs. LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, Jordan, and Hakeem. That's the list. He joins in the history books of the NBA.
We're joined again by Tim Legler. Hey, let's talk about that now. That's 2 in a row. Yeah. So when we take a wide-angle look at Kevin Durant and his place in NBA history, how does the second NBA Finals MVP help illustrate what he's done? Yeah,
and look, people that are still going to point to the fact of he made a choice to go to the best team in the league and was able to accomplish this. Doesn't matter. We all witnessed what this guy's capable of, not just this year, last year as well. And I said I thought Curry was going to get it, but it was neck and neck, and Kevin Durant got it. One of the things that might have hurt Steph Curry for this award was his 2 best games were in blowouts. A little bit of an anticlimactic finish. You go back to what Kevin Durant did in Game 1 and Game 3, particularly Game 3, it was about as great a display of contested jump shot making that I can ever remember. And that's going to be the visual from this series, I believe. Years from now, you're going to think back to Game 3 and what Kevin Durant did to the Cleveland Cavaliers in a very close game over and over again. So, look, we know this guy's one of the all-time greats, certainly one of the all-time great scorers, but now 2 Finals MVP, 2-time champion to go with that. A lot of hardware he's racking up. But Steph Curry goes on a very elite list, too. Sure. Guys with 2 MVPs and 3 titles. That's a very, very short list. And the more MVPs you add that, more titles, more guys drop from that. So right. Steph Curry, he's in a very elite company.
And by the way, they're all coming back, right? I mean, the core of this, the nucleus of this team is all coming back. Tim Legler is coming back. He's going to join Scott Van Pelt momentarily on SportsCenter.
Well, we are now in dynasty mode. 3 titles in 4 years. If it wasn't for LeBron James and Kyrie Irving's heroics a couple of years ago, it would be 4 in a row. And it feels like, as Kevin mentioned, there could be more to come. Scoop Jackson on the NBA's latest dynasty.
They are making it seem normal.
The Golden State Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions.
Making it seem like they're unbeatable even when they are close to being beat.
Durant for 3 in the lead. He's got it.
Defeat, they don't know it.
The